talk us through today then. You managed to get 3 wickets on the board, and I think they were needed as well, weren't they?
Yeah, I think good day overall. 250 for 9 in the day on a pretty flat wicket, so we're pretty happy with that. We few big wickets. Like, we knew it's one of those pitches where we know playing here that even when they get a partnership together, you just got to stick it, and then you get your awards later, or it can happen quickly. You get 1 wicket, get 2 or 3. So yeah, we stuck at it well. Important wickets in their middle order. They're real, they're big wickets. So yeah, I think pretty happy to have got those guys out relatively cheaply, and hopefully finish off that last one tomorrow, and then get a lead on the board.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Bohannon is a prime example of just how you said there, you had to work because you didn't know when the wickets were going to come. It looked at one point like he could bat all day. He was very patient, 75, 150 runs, and then you got him towards the end of the day's play. And then a similar situation with Luke Wood as well, taking his muddle stump out of the ground. So as we were commentating, each of those wickets seemed to come out of the blue, really.
Yeah, it's one of those pitches. It just seems like it's flat for a long while, and then you just gotta try and keep hitting a good area, and you know that hopefully there is a ball that's going to do something. Yeah, that Bohannon one did feel completely out of the blue. It didn't feel like getting him out at all. It wasn't playing and missing. It wasn't looking like getting out. It looked very comfortable. So I was pretty happy to get that one. Don't know where that ball came from, but glad it happened.
Yeah. Now they're 9 down. I think you'd like to think you get the 10th wicket before they get to 120 overs. But has this 120 over situation changed the way the bowlers are thinking and the approach to the game?
Hard to say because we haven't really got to it yet. I think saw a couple of other games last week where it changed for the batting team, where in the normal situation, if they were 270 for 2 and then off 100 overs, they'd be looking to bat past the other team and get a big lead on the board and win by an innings. But now it changes the game. Suddenly they have to try and get as many as they can for 20 overs, and you can't. That method kind of goes out of the game. I don't think it's changed anything for us yet. Just the new board 90 is the only difference we've really noticed. But hopefully it wouldn't make too much difference tomorrow morning. Yeah,
and it's a 104-run lead. It's quite a sizable lead, isn't it? And they've managed the first batting points on this ground this year as well.
Yeah, it looks a sizable lead, but it's the game's going quite similar to the Yorkshire game last week, where they got almost 100 lead, I think it was, and then we did get in a good position in our third innings to get a good lead, and then set them a decent score. But then obviously we had a bit of a collapse. So that's the way we're looking at it. If we're 100 behind, obviously we've got to bat well. But we're hopeful that it's a pretty flat pitch and we could get a decent lead at 250 or something, and it'll be tricky for them to chase.
Yeah. Final thought from me. These games are going to come thick and fast before we know it. This competition is going to have disappeared. We're already into game 2 of 5. There'll be squad rotation. With the arrival of Paul Coghlan, there's obviously more pressure on places now. So Matty Potts and Paul Coghlan missed this one. You'd be glad to have got your chance to have a go with the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Like they said before season started, we're definitely going to rotate the bowlers because there's not much gap in between games, and we haven't had much build-up. Haven't much pre-season building up to it. So yeah, we all knew that was going to happen, and that's just, we've got to deal with it now. I was disappointed to not play the first game, much as I'm sure that Potsy and Coggers are pretty disappointed to not play this game. But we all know that's where it's going to be. We've got 6 seamers, so I'm sure there'll be more rotation to come.
Okay, thanks.
All good.
Simon, all good.
Cheers.
All right, that's great. Well done, Solskjaer.
Yep. Cheers.
All right, thanks. Bye.